Okay. Welcome to the Bedtime Pod. I had this idea a while back to just add on to my YouTube channel, and I thought I would just do short little, I don't know, I have a lot of things to say, so I thought I would just say them. So, now introducing the Bedtime Pod. Welcome. I think, need to do some editing to our set here. I think something along the lines of this. You know, it is a bed, a comfy one at that. I think this is good. We'll change up our lighting every day. Can you see my face? Perhaps I should change it. Okay, wait. Okay, I feel like this is better actually. Okay, today is Christmas Day. It was a lovely day at that. I have lots of family, so we usually do lots of celebrating. But as I do, I really realize that I'm like aging. Like, I know I'm young, but compared to being like 12, and everyone's like, Christmas just isn't the same. It just doesn't feel the same. I'm like, well, yeah, because I don't believe in Santa, and I don't care about getting gifts as much as I once did. I care about giving them more, I feel. I feel like that's what I take a lot of joy in. But also just like, I feel older in the way that also just the things on my Christmas list. This year I asked for socks and pens that are not ballpoint pens. I asked for a migraine relief cap. And I was overjoyed when I got like an agenda, a notebook agenda. Man, like I already started filling it out. I'm just pumped. That's perhaps just a type A thing, but also like I'm an adult. I don't often feel like an adult though. One reason being, well, I am 19, and that's not that adult. But also just in the way I feel quite responsible with my career and my school and my extracurriculars. Like, I'll be working 2 jobs starting January and being in school full-time, doing 2 different volunteer jobs, 3 actually, and then also doing like taking ballet classes on the side, all while, you know, like I said, in school full-time and managing like my social life and, you know, also my me time at the same time, which is kind of what ballet and everything is for though as well. So I really do feel quite mature in that way. But my habits do not feel mature at all. I feel like I have gotten a lot better with procrastinating. I don't procrastinate near as much as I did in high school especially, but I am messy, I feel. My room is never dirty, keep in mind. There's not like food and stuff everywhere. Ugh. But I just have so many things, and there's clothes everywhere. And I feel like the things I do procrastinate aren't school or assignments, it's tasks. Like, my closet's a mess. We've got to clean her out. But at the same time, I just don't. Because I often have to study, but I feel like I can't study until I clean my room. So I clean my room, but I would have to clean out my closet, and that would take me a little while because I just want to get rid of a ton of stuff. So then I just put it in the closet so my room can be clean so I can study. And then that's just like a cycle because I can't study in dirty rooms, so I clean it, but I don't have enough time to fully clean it. So then I kind of make more of a mess in my closet. Anyway, vicious cycle. But, and then just, I feel like my anxiousness also really causes me to not stand up for my opinions. My morals, yes, I do. And in terms of like politics and activism and things like that, I do. I'm pretty good at that, I think. But when it comes to small things about my personality, I feel like I try to be too agreeable, and often that makes me feel stupid because I just want to be friends with everybody and make them agree with me. So when they say, oh, have you heard of this artist? I'll just say yes. I have not. I have not heard that music ever. But I'm like, yeah, I think I have. Why do I do that? That's just a straight up lie. And I don't do it with bad intentions to like lie to the person. It kind of just comes out of my mouth like word vomit because I want them to like me. And I do have issues with that. And I always think I know who I like. People always say like, oh, when I was a teenager in my 20s, I really thought I knew who I was. But then I really figured that out in my late 20s or 30s. And I'm like, I feel like I know who I am. But then things like that, I'm like, I don't. And I don't know. I'm a mature person, but also a stupid person. So, and that's fine. I feel like in professionalism in my career in school, I'm ahead. But in my personality and sense of self and self-esteem, I feel like I am behind. Which I know is common for teenagers and young people. But I don't know. I just am so proud of myself sometimes and so upset with myself sometimes with those topics. And that's why I really strive for validation from people. Once again, academic validation, killer. Love that shit. Couldn't get enough. Especially from professors or peers, parents, literally anyone. I don't care. Anyone can give me validation, or even in my appearance, since I have trouble with that a lot. When someone compliments me, man, it feels great. But then I also think they're lying sometimes. So that's a whole nother topic though. But anyway, validation is just like the key to my heart, I think. I love it. And not in like a clingy way that like if my friends or partner or something don't like validate me all the time, then I'll feel like a dumb hoe. I don't require it. I just very much enjoy it. And I feel like I don't rely on it necessarily, but I feel like I shouldn't strive for it so much, because who cares? Like, if I know I'm smart and if I know I'm capable, that should be enough, but I really need other people to know it too. So I feel like that leads me to kind of try to brag, but in a subtle way. And it's usually not subtle, but I don't want to be a bitch and be like, well, I got an A+ in these classes, but I also want people to know, so I seem smart, because that's the one thing I really want to be. And I'm not, and that's okay. I am good at some things, but I am not book smart like a lot of my friends are, and that's fine. I'm in like a social science, health science, and I love it so much. I wouldn't choose anything else. But then when I see other people's career paths and things they do, I can't help but compare myself, which is another thing that lots of young people experience. But that includes me, obviously, and that's okay. Another thing that I'll have to work on, and another thing that will come with maturity and will make me more mature also. But anywho, so all in all, I think I'm a mature person and successful in schooling and my career. And though I think I know who I am, probably not. Let's be honest, probably not. And that's okay. I'm striving for it, at least. And that sounds kind of corny, but I don't really care, because it's true. But anyway, so we're starting off the bedtime pod low-key deep. But I'm hoping as this continues, it will be a variation of personal topics and then stories, and stories that aren't mine, stories that I learn about or something, interesting things, advice, but I feel like it'll probably be mostly personal stuff because that's what I know best. So anyway, this is just the intro. So thank you for listening to the first bedtime pod, and I'll see you next time.